The Void. Sentry's destructive alter ego, a being so powerful that even Hulk fears him. This entity has existed for millions of years. Today, I present its history, its dynamic with Sentry, and just how powerful it is. Welcome to LA Casa de los Comics. Hit like, comment, and share if you enjoy this type of video. The Void is tied to Sentry's psyche, emerging as a dark personality born from Robert Reynolds' traumas and amplified by the Golden Serum. This serum not only gave him powers similar to Superman's or greater, but also birthed a dark persona, his most destructive side, the Void. Some theories suggest its origin dates back to the Bible, specifically 1600 BC, when Moses spoke to God during Egypt's final plague. According to this version, the Void would be the Angel of Death, an entity present since the dawn of time, before the creation of heroes, the Avengers, and even Sentry himself. However, when Robert drank the serum, Sentry's power attracted and absorbed the Void. For years, Sentry was a kind and admired hero, always surrounded by others. But at a critical moment, the Void took control of his body. It nearly wiped out humanity, left Scout near death, breaking every bone in Hulk's body and leaving him traumatized, and murdered thousands. Upon realizing his dark side was responsible, Sentry begged Dr. Strange and Reed Richards to erase his memories and those of all humanity. The logic was simple. If no one remembered his existence, the Void couldn't exist. To achieve this, they built the Watchtower, a device that erased every trace of Sentry from history, killing him. The Void is, in essence, Sentry's evil personality amplified by his powers. Years later, when Sentry regained his memories, he recalled his true legacy. He had inspired heroes like the Fantastic Four, participated in the Avengers' first assembly, and knew Spider-Man's secret identity. He was a beloved and celebrated hero, but these memories also awakened the Void. So he resumed being a hero, helping everyone, saving lives, becoming one of the most powerful heroes. But in a fit of madness, the Void emerged, destroyed much of New York, killed Sentry's wife, and fought all the heroes, including the X-Men and the Fantastic Four, who couldn't stop him. Finally, Sentry regained control of his body and allowed himself to be imprisoned in Alcatraz, a prison where he stayed for a long time. There, during a riot, he helped contain the villains and destroyed Carnage, earning him a spot on the Avengers. Before the secret invasion, Norman Osborn became S.H.I.E.L.D.'s director and formed the Dark Avengers, where Sentry was recruited. During the attack on Asgard, the Void took control. He split Ares, god of war, in half and destroyed the realm. Thor faced him, but even his lightning wasn't enough. Then Loki, using the Norn Stones, stones created by the Celestials, attacked the Void, but it destroyed Loki's body. Iron Man intervened by turning a ship into a projectile that struck the Void, forcing it to revert to Sentry. Overwhelmed and terrified by what he'd just done, Sentry begged to be killed. Thor agreed. He blasted him with lightning, reducing him to a skeleton, and threw him into the sun, where Sentry died and rebuilt himself over and over. Over time, the Void separated from Sentry, bored of being trapped in the sun. Upon returning to Earth, Sentry discovered Dr. Strange had captured the Void. However, during Knull's invasion, Sentry was split in half, and Knull absorbed the Void. Still, it's said the Void is immortal and can never die. The Void's powers are as lethal as they are diverse. Strength rivaling Hulk, Thor, Blue Marvel, or Superman, transforming his body into tentacles or monstrous forms, like a giant insect, invading minds with illusions, forcing victims to confront their fears, absorbing their terror to grow stronger, creating shadow armies that engulf cities in darkness, as seen in the Thunderbolts, and projecting energy equivalent to 1,000,000 exploding suns, absorbing energy and expelling it as he wishes a power Sentry used against World War Hulk that destroys everything in its path. With these abilities, the Void has managed to defeat all the Avengers at once, murder Loki, god of stories, in one of his most powerful versions, and is considered the Son of Oblivion, a cosmic entity seeking to annihilate reality. Sentry represents the light that illuminates, but the Void is the darkness that consumes all. If you liked this video, hit like, comment, and share. Your support means a lot. Goodbye.